Okay, welcome back. And so we are on chapter 10. We skipped through a little bit. And basically, what we're on is statistics. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a stem and leaf plot, which you're going to be very happy because it's super easy. So when you're looking at this stem and leaf plot, you're looking at numbers that are less than 10. Then you're looking at numbers that are in their teens. And then you're looking at numbers that are in their 20s. So we're going to slide down here and we're looking at numbers that are in less than 10. So let's see how many numbers we have that are less than 10. We have a 9. So we have a 0 in the ones, and we have a 9 over here, and that's it. So now we're going to look at things that are in their tens. Well, they've already listed our 5 and our 7 and 8, so, or excuse me, our teens. So we have our 18, that's there, 16 is there, 17 is there, 15 is there. Is there a number missing? We have a 16, so we're going to put a 6 right there. And that's it for number 2. The 2s they gave us, or the 20s they gave us, they've got a 21, a 22, 24, 26, and a 28. All good. And then we have our 3s. So our 3s, we have a 35. So what number is missing right here is a 5. Okay, so now always, 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 when they see a key, you're always going to look for the key. And it says our key is 10. 2 equals 10.2. So here's our 10, and this equals 10.0, 10.2, 10.3, 10.3. Most of the wind speeds are, and when we look here, we don't have much here. We have 1 here, 2 here. Most of our wind speeds are between 9, so they're greater than 9, and here's our 10, and they're less than 11. So most of our speeds are between 9 and 11. Here's another stem and leaf. Our stem is the first number, our leaf is the second number. So we're looking at the numbers between 0 and 10, numbers between 10 and 20, and so on. How many people at the family reunion are not adults? They are under the age of 18. So we have to look at this right here. We're going to look right here because once we hit this number right here, 19, we are looking for numbers that are less than that. We want somebody that's less than 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So our answer, there are 6 people who are not adults at the reunion. The next question is asking us how many people at the reunion are more than 65. So we can't count 65 because 65 is equal to 65. We want a number that is greater than 65. So we're going to start right here. We have 67, 71, and 72. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the frequency table shows the number of essays students had to write for one semester. Display this data in a histogram below. So if you only had to write 0 to 1 essay, excuse me, it happened 6 times. So we go down here and we see 0 to 1 and they drag the little bar up to 6 times. If you had to write 2 to 3 essays for a semester, you had 8 people say that. So we have the little bar and it goes up to 8. 4 to 5 had 5, so they dragged the bar up to 5. And the last one is 6 to 7 people only had about 3 people. And there you go. So that's what you do. You just drag that little bar up. This histogram shows the number of concerts choir students at a school have performed in. How many choir students have performed in at least 3 concerts? So 0 to 10 we don't count, or excuse me, 0 to 2 we don't count. We're going to count from this side over because they have to have done at least 3. So we're looking at 9 plus 3, oops, wait a second, sorry, plus 4 plus 3. So you have 9 plus 4 plus 3, and we're going to get to 16. Okay, this histogram shows the number of sandwiches sold by a student for a fundraiser. And what we want to know is the interval that contains the fewest data values. Well, when we look here, we go right to here, and the one with the fewest is 20 to 24. How many students participated? And the answer to that question is 50. Yay, the mean, the median, and the mode are back. Remember, mean is it's so mean because they actually make you do math. They have to make you add everything up and then divide by the number. Median is you just pick the middle number, and mode is what happens the most often. So the mean, median, and mode. Mode happens most often, so let's try number 3 first. So we have 65, 68, 72, 75, 79, 81, 85, da da da. Well, look right here, guys. 85 happens twice, so the mode is going to be 85. Let's see what the median number is. Well, 65, 68, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, the median number would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to stay right there, and then we go, oops, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have 79 and 81, we add those two numbers together, or we can just think about it and then divide by 2. Or we can just go 79. What's the number that's been between 79 and 81? The number is 80. So the median is going to be 80. The mean is the meanest one. You have to add all of these together and then divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just going to give it to you. The mean is 79. You're welcome. I'm such a nice teacher. The boutique offers a discount of $10 for each pair of shoes. How does that affect the mean, median, and mode of the data? Well, it decreases it by 10 for each of them. Decreases by 10, decreases by 10, decreases by 10. You're welcome. The stem and leaf plot shows the number of text messages sent in a day by 25 people. Which statement is not true? And then we have an answer. The number of text messages that occurs most often is 18. It's not 18 because right here we have 35, 35, and 35. So our mode is actually 35. The data displays shows the price in dollars of different entrees at a restaurant. Which data display can you use to find how many entrees cost greater than 25? And what we did was right here, the data display you can use is the stem and leaf plot. And here we go, number of entrees and stem and leaf. And you need to know the specific data values. I'm just going to slide this up for you guys, and there you go. Oh, so close to being done. The histogram shows the test scores for an English class. Select which statements can be made using the histogram and the grading scale. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.